Good morning, everyone, if it's morning where you are. In reality, I just made a mistake and I should have said good evening. How is everybody this evening? Welcome back, obviously, to Soulframe. If you got this far, you probably realised the nature of the game in the first place. Right. What are we doing today? Well, since I last streamed 24 hours ago, progress has been made. Oh, I can't show the map from here. Never mind. I'll show you when I get out. The task for today is unlocking, well, I say unlocking, is crafting Orengall's Pact.
I know. How can I do better?
For which I need more scrap steel and more river pearls. So I am going to be unashamedly grinding for those today. And where is Sia? Last time I saw them, she was curled up by the fire. And yes, I have gone back to the default armor and bow. I actually like this look on the avatar. Also, I'm not going to be doing anything particularly strenuous, hopefully, in terms of combat. And I'm just using the bow to rank up. I also like the bow simply because it is, while somewhat unpolished and unrefined, a heck of a lot more realistic than the other one I was using. Right, let's get on with the grind. And where am I? I am about there. And as you can see, I've unlocked all the map. Well, not all the map. Oh, why have they got these little decorations on the world trees? There is a section of this map, approximately over here, which also has a world tree on it, although I understand you can't really get to it without, well, glitching or cheating. Apparently, one of the ways you can do that is as a giant wolf. And that couldn't possibly have anything to do with the reason that I'm grinding for Orengall's Pact, now could it? Plus, I like the fact that you can turn into a giant wolf for a bit. So what I need is pearls and bits of metal. So that means we are going to get into a whole bunch of relatively low-risk fights with a bunch of people so I can get to their supplies. Which hopefully will also level me up. Come on. Boy, he's got some tough armor. I forgot to do it again, didn't I? I forgot to put another arrow into them when they were down. I'm actually very glad, that all that does is knock off their armor of those dogs and they run off. Release the arcane buffs. I know they're not called that, but it looks like they serve a similar purpose. You look like you were stuck there, little fawn. So for pearls, I guess I'm following the river. Oops. Their health meter makes for a surprisingly good aiming point. If you're lined up on it, you'll probably hit them at close range. Right. I am making the assumption, by the way, that river pearls are only found by, rivers. And I don't know anything about the mechanics of how they spawn in. I also know I need 15 of them. I suppose I should have streamed myself running around the island unlocking world trees. But to be honest with you, that's probably even more grinding. It just involved a lot of running, to be honest. And cheating. Because I used an online map to find them. I was tired of having the entire place completely clouded over. It is kind of weird that after 2 separate games in which picking up cattails is such an important part of the game, or can be, that here I am playing Soulframe once more, picking up cattails. I know they don't call them cattails, but they're cattails. Oh, that's a ridiculously... That was a ridiculous miss there. This is one of the things we're after. Except for the fact... Oh no, it's not one of the things we're after. We're after their armor racks, or rather I am. You didn't have an armor rack, guys? I ought to remember they're called brine floss, but I think I'll keep on calling them cattails. Yeah, getting to the world trees. Actually, it took me a significant amount of time. I wasn't really timing it, hour or so. Hey, Dr. Medic, how you doing? Oh, not bad.
Another call for Sinecure Blade. Sinecure Blade now.
Ah, they do. This is what I was after. This lot. Yeah. Orengall's Pact. I need scrap steel and river pearls. Because I want to turn into a giant wolf. I think they, in the recent update, they increased the, I think they increased the frequency. Supposedly. I've already checked this out, haven't I? Yep. So this is not going to be hugely exciting. This is just me wandering around Soulframe, killing random people. "'Twas but a flesh wound." But yes, I had observed what you're saying. No, I didn't. That's alright. They do seem to be a much requested item. There's a few other bits and pieces that need river pearls. I'll just go wandering up and down the rivers. As I said earlier, well, that's a slightly dubious texture there. It does seem, I think, most times I say most times, I've done this sort of wander up the river before, and you do find them most times, I think. And that should be Fort Curlail, and I'm not here. See, this is the second one today, and there's a third one. And I need 15. I don't know. I haven't looked. I'll keep an eye open when I run across their envoys. I did find another enclave as well. Not the Rose. Right, I guess we go find another river. I missed that one. How did I miss that? I just realised what you'd said there. They changed how you start bounty. I mean, Sparrowtails, yeah? I'm going to start releasing the rabbits arcanes. Oh, right. Yeah, that seems to be the case, to be honest. So, let's see. I guess we followed... Hang on. Oh, no, we went all the way up. Followed the coast around, found another river. I'm assuming that the rivers do end up in the oceans. That would be logical. I... Ugh. Why is it they drop life potions whenever I don't need them? Depending on how long this takes, I will certainly check that out, though. I do have interesting news, I think would be the correct way of putting it. you might remember I did a first impressions video of a game called Arcadian Days. So far, so good. Well, yesterday, when I was out visiting my son in Manchester, as is becoming my wont, I streamed an ASMR of Arcadian Days. Yes, I am aware of that. Anyway, back to my little story. So in the location known as Moisha Dragabot, with apologies for the pronunciation, there's a meditation spot, and I thought, oh, perfect. So I streamed ASMR from that location while I was out. So far, so good, right? Well, I got a comment from the developers. Immersive Games left a comment on that ASMR video to say, hang on, and I will quote directly, which I can't find now. Hang on. They said, "Thank you so much for creating this. It's gorgeous." Yep, for real. It's their website. It's their YouTube channel. I have, needless to say, subscribed to their channel. They only have 468 subscribers for their channel. But yeah, no, so that was... I don't know which of the developers it is. According to LinkedIn, they have 2 current employees, Kaylin Butnaru, and I don't know how to pronounce Romanian, and Mital Gokul. I don't know if it was either one of them or somebody else, but that was nice of them, I thought. Except now I find myself hoping that they didn't actually watch my first impressions video, because I was quite critical about the Unreal game engine. I think I said something along the lines of, I wish they'd used the Soulframe game engine. I know they probably couldn't, for obvious reasons, but yeah. That was... you can't tell, but I've got a big grin all over my all over my face. So it was awfully nice of them, I thought. How on earth they found the video, I've got absolutely no idea. Well, if they find out, they find out, and if they want a discussion about it, I'm quite happy to have a discussion. Who knows? I mean, you know, I don't know. Yeah. Strangely, it's not the first time I've had an indie developer reach out to me. That's actually the second time. The first time was to ask me if I would take a look at a game by a Brazilian developer. And I would actually have to go and look and see what the name of the game was. So, yeah. I mean, if they do, you know, I hope they watch the whole thing. I think it would give them better context. But I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not sure what I would change about my opinion. I do find games based on the Unreal Engine, I mean, the few that I've got seem to fall into this graphical uncanny valley. I made the same comments, I think, about Prologue go way back. So, thank you, Dr. Medic. Thanks for stopping by. How did I miss that shot? Ah, that explains why I haven't got more scrap steel than I thought. Your scrap iron probably drops more frequently. I will not be pedantic and point out that most iron is technically steel. It's actually quite difficult to create pure iron. Do you know, I think I've found more river pearls than I have scrap steel during this little run around. Either I'm getting better at that, or I'm just getting used to the notes. I'm going to have dreams about that little tune. Scrap brass. Why would they be using brass in weapons? Bronze? Maybe, but not likely. Ouch. That tickled. Ah, there you are. I did already shoot up this lot, didn't I? Yes, I did. Right, back to running up and down the rivers. And hoping I don't know under what circumstances the bear shows up. Why does the world tree have that symbol on it now? Oh! Oh, okay. This is how you find out what they are. You go to the trees. I mean, I assume that's what that is. I'm not sure if that's a preferable method or not. I mean, I wasn't hugely attached to the other method, so that works. Oh, great. Can't remember how much scrap steel I need. I think it's 50.
History is rewritten line by line.
Oh. It's not this way. It's back the other way. So we'll head back the other way. Come on. I don't want to go this way. I want to go the other way. Oh, maybe. Oh, is that a bird feeder? No, it's not. It's just a regular lamp. Ooh, I really don't like it down here. What would this monstrosity, whatever it is, be doing with a life potion? Guys, stop creeping me out. Oh, I hate this place. It's the kind of place I dash across when I'm not wearing full armor and all the rest of it. The good news is you can just generally run away from trouble. Never seen one of those before. And I do not like the look of them. Bit of staggering on the loading screen there. How do I get back up, seeing as it seems to be? Oh, okay. That was obvious. I climbed this somehow. Oh, I hate it when this happens. This is one of these things. Oh no, we don't want you going back on yourself. Apparently so. Ooh, irritating people. Excuse me a moment. Oh, that was useful. Oh, yeah. No, that's something we've seen before. Release the rabbits. There's a story that Napoleon Bonaparte was once attacked by rabbits. Apparently, he tried to arrange a hunt and unleashed, essentially, a pack of rabbits for various hoity-toity nobles to kill. And for whatever reason, and I believe it was because the rabbits couldn't run in the direction that they wanted to, yeah, the rabbits basically charged towards Napoleon and his associates. I'm not sure if they actually attacked him per se, or if he just happened to be in the way of their panicked retreat. Hey, Anna. I was just telling everyone, well, a while back, my ASMR video yesterday got the attention of the developers. They left me a very nice comment about it. I'm going to be telling that story for days to come. Yeah, I was very surprised. Very nice of them. Alright, what am I supposed to do next? Okay, this is the... Guess I'm heading this way. I seem to have been distracted from my original purpose, which was finding river pearls and scrap steel, but I will check out. How are you doing, by the way? I hope everyone there is well. Hey, Nika Brika. How you doing? How are Pixel and Phoebe? Sorry, I thought I saw something hopping around my feet. You'd think that would grab somebody's attention, blowing something up in that fashion. Yeah, I don't think you can blow up the fires in quite the same way.
Fine. Watch me work. Let's see your misses the sign not at least.
Ooh. Oh, I thought it said minstrels. I thought maybe somebody here had a profound... It's not. It's mistrels. Mistrels. Not minstrels. Okay. I'm not supposed to shoot you even though you're right in the middle of the enemy's area. Okay. A little bit more of the tail, maybe?
Wolf baits the lamb.
Ah, yeah, this is stories from the envoy's youth, I think. Or maybe not. Right, what are we doing? I am still shooting up things, aren't I? Oh, did I do that? Ah. We are already here. For some strange reason, I almost felt like doing a... Hello, little rat. An impression of Doc Holliday as portrayed by Val Kilmer. Don't ask me why. Right. Well, we've done that, and... Shades of Wolves in the Cannery. That's a Long Dark reference, if anyone's wondering. Ah, oops. It was a trap. I had not actually seen one of those just lying around on the ground. Right. I ought to clear this place out. They've probably got scrap steel. All right. They really ought to have it so that when they get a solid hit, right. Was that it? Oh, no. Sparrow's tail complete. Right, where were we? Trying to find rivers. Why are we finding rivers? So we can wander up and down them and grab pearls. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We will head that way, I think. Yeah, that should take us in a useful direction. I'm after scrap steel and river pearls. All to help me turn into a giant wolf, apparently. That works. That's a river. Oh, you're kidding me. By this point, I think she's slaughtered enough people to equip a small army. I have to seek out enemy camps because that's where you find scrap steel. Alright. Upriver or downriver? Oh, both. Yeah, there we go. I need one more. somehow I like the fact that they've got hammocks. I think if I was in a place like this, I'd probably want a hammock. My son is currently taking care of a rabbit. A friend of his headed off to Hong Kong for half term. So, my son's taking care of his rabbit. It's a little grey 3-month-old rabbit called Bonnie. A Bonnie Bunny. It's been a long time since I interacted with a rabbit. She's ever so cute. Surprisingly tame, curious. It's funny, I had not previously. And that is 15 river pearls. Now, the thing I don't know is if I've got enough scrap steel. Hello, Tuvalkane.
Pray, we continue after.
Yes. How about that?
All I have said, yet you hold me still? Fine. Be my vessel then, envoy. Let us fail together.
Yes. Unknown error. It does that every single time, by the way.
Twill be brittle beyond. Huh?
No.
Not a terrible court. So we begin. Forgive me.
I thought that would have increased her level, but apparently not. Right, I am going to take a quick break for purposes of ladder. And so I will be back in a couple of minutes. See you later then, Nika Brika. Or did you mean ta-ta for now until I return? Which I have just done. Actually, while I'm over here...
I know. More wasted coal.
Okay, so the other thing I need to do...
A slack. But... it sings.
What do I need for Bromius? More scrap steel, more river pearls, of course, and for Garen Rood, more scrap iron. Oh, okay. Okay, so I need a lot more of everything for Garen Rood. Yeah, don't yell at me, please. Okay.
To see it whole.
And that is the halberd type thing that you get from the trees. So, okay, so I can safely say I need more
Quenched
of... what do I need? Oh, more scrap iron, more patch leather, more gossamer quartz. Yeah, so back to... I'll tell you what I'm going to do, seeing as I've actually achieved what I intended to do. As a comparative rarity, we will go and see whether our standing with the Red Rose Enclave is in any way enhanced. I can figure out where we're going, which is pretty much straight in the direction that I'm facing, I think. Nope. That way. Hello, duck. Although you're big enough to be a goose. Got them confused. The best bet would be to run for cover at this point. And there should be another one. Where is he? Over there. Wow, he's... seems to be legging it. I think I got his attention. You know, he was just wandering around idly. You'd think he'd go and dash for a medic. That's a very impressive sword that you're not using properly. They've fallen for the trope of big weapons like that are heavy. In reality, a Zweihander like that is surprisingly light and maneuverable.
Drop it. Good mode.
Ow. I wonder what the difference between ode graphite and regular graphite is. Curious minds want to know. I assume that's a work in progress. And as usual, when other players are involved, we always have some stagger in the frame rate. Warframe does the same thing, although not quite as badly. I don't know whether it's me, but in the last few days I've seen more players around.
Whoa! Thirsty, are you?
Ah, favors. That's what I'm looking for. Ah, yeah. Okay, I have yet to unlock.
Garen's blessing.
I should have remembered. 5,000 is the first level. Okay. That's interesting. Chat isn't popping up. Why isn't chat showing up? Okay. That sounds like a plan. Yeah, I'll be going for another 40 minutes probably. Another 40 minutes or until I get hungry. No idea what you do with these, to be honest with you. I'm sure there's some purpose to them. Oh, there's some new bow. Well, new parts. Yeah, he's far too slow with that sword. It works a lot faster and lighter than they're showing. You're making me hungry. You're just standing there. Not that I'm complaining, but all this noise... And I missed. Where was I going? I can't remember where I was going now.
It is a noble thing to defy.
That was careless of me. Now, if anybody could just remind my brain of what it was thinking about I was doing, it'd be useful. Where was I going? I was wondering why chat wasn't coming up. Why isn't chat coming up? Oh. It wasn't enabled. explain that. And it's still not coming up. Enable. Confirm. Nope. And that still isn't. Oh, I don't have. Yeah, that's okay. I don't have a network where that would be on. But this slot should be coming up. Hmm. Let's see. Chat T. Not working. Hmm. Interesting. Oh well. Which river is this? Oh, I've been up and down this one, I think, haven't I? Oh. Should have known they would be that. I'm not sure whether this sets my spawn point so that when I go out and come back, this is where I'll return. But it's not. Normally it glows, but this time I suppose not. Oh. That's a shame. I can't join what? I don't even know what you mean by the King Enclave, to be honest with you. Oh, right. Yes. I haven't... I'm in, I say in, part of, I suppose, the Red Rose Enclave. I did find another enclave, and it's... where is it? It's not marked. I didn't have the right sigil or something. I can't even remember where it was. It's one of those where you had to offer up a flower if you came in peace. What do you need help with? What's I doing? I was going upriver. Can't remember which direction I was going in. I think it was this way, wasn't it? Nope. Other way. Because I'm after these. I got a suspicion I've got some slight glitchiness going on. I can't bring up chat at all, for example. And my chat settings were all switched off, which I'm pretty certain I hadn't done, but I like it. I mean, I'm still playing it. And good day, just call you Meta. How are you today?
Stolen icon.
The interesting thing about stolen ichor is it tends to imply such a thing as freely donated ichor. Yeah, that's not how you do that. Oh, right.
You will.
Not too bad. Well, I stole some of your ichor, mate, didn't I? Hey, Tony! How's your weekend going? I've been telling everyone who'll listen that my yesterday's ASMR live stream of Arcadian Days got the attention of the developers. They left a very nice message saying it looked gorgeous, and thanks for doing it. That was a very satisfying moment, it has to be said, when they contacted me. And I probably ought to stop telling that story now, because it's going to get boring and self-serving. But it's...
The coward evades! Stars!
Unleash the Arcanes? Sorry, rabbits. They don't call them Arcanes in this game, do they? They call them something else.
Stars, quell this requiem. Cynical. Not.
Well, it's still up. It's at the meditation. I think you were there. Were you there, Tony, when I did a first impressions of Arcadian Days? There's a meditation spot in Moisha. I can't remember the name. Moisha Dragaboat. With apologies for my Romanian pronunciation. Oh, right. Okay, my bad. Yep, they did. Absolutely, they did. Not quite sure which one. I think it's actually. I assume it was Kalen, but I can't remember their full names. I'm sorry, and I'm probably mispronouncing his name. Oh, I shot down that Hujima what's it, and I can't remember where the thingamabobs are. The floating triangle pyramid thing that drops supplies, and I can't remember where it was exactly. Like one of those, it was around here, and oh well. Can't possibly be important, can it? I don't care that they call it brine floss. As I said earlier, I am still going to call them cattails or bulrushes, because to me that's what they are. And it allows me to make jokes about how this is the third game I'm playing where picking up cattails / bulrushes is a part of the game. Come on, where's the... this is interesting. Do you know what? I think I've got a bit of a glitchy situation going on here. In that this should be... I should be getting a prompt. I got a feeling the game's gotten itself into a bit of a glitch. Text chat won't come up. This won't come up. For whatever reason. I'm very tempted to restart the game. I wonder if back at Carlisle. I think what I'm going to do, because this is making me feel slightly dodgy, that should be showing up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put you in intermission, restart, and see if anything is solved in the process. So I'll be back in a couple. Right, and chat is now back. And yes, it does. Okay. So selling my kidney organ? Try it. No, do I? Region Q&A. I will stick it on Q&A. Okay, that works now. All I've got to do now is figure out where I was and see whether that works. And I was over here. Nope. Was I here? I don't think so. It's obviously the last spawn point I activated, I suppose. They haven't got a swimming mechanic. I have had situations where I've literally been... Hello, Mr. Beaver. Or is it Mrs. Beaver? Yeah, no, I was in a different location. Ah, might have been this one. Yes, it was this one. Let's see whether this works now. Nope. still not reacting this one. But okay. Yeah. I'm not sure whether that's Okay, so some things were fixed by the restart, and some things were not. I don't think some things were regenerated. Pretty certain I'd shot this before. You know, that's something I haven't tried. Do you actually see the arrow come back down again? I am not now. I'm mildly curious. If I shoot straight up, I know. If it comes down, I'm probably not going to see it.
Subject of treason, submit for execution!
Oops. That was not well done. I was trying to sneak up. Didn't do a very good job.
Phantom! Filth! Come no closer!
One day I'll actually take a shot at one of the ducks or something just to see what happens. I would feel guilty for doing it, seeing as you spend so much time releasing them. What on earth are they doing carrying life elixirs? Ah, is this... I have a suspicion this is one of the enclaves, but I could be wrong. Let me in. Nope. Hang on a moment. If this is like the last one, there should be a miniature shrine somewhere. That's not helpful. Oh well. Let's see what we have in here. I don't think red squirrels... Actually, I'm not sure if they're red squirrels. Red squirrels have little tufts on their ears. I think that is simply a squirrel that happens to be red.
Drop it. Good mouth.
Song or sword, your choice.
because of course it's Dermac Undercity.
Find the traitor! Force one Colmere! Soulframe!
Apparently you can pick pockets while doing that, but I haven't seen a way of doing that. I'm sorry, but that did not sound positive. Where did the arrow go? And no, I don't have any particular game intent here. I just sort of wandered in. Ah, that feels better already. Wow, I've been going for 2 hours already. I think we'll just pick off this lot, and I'm going to go and get something to eat before my junk food addiction kicks in and I feel like going to the nearest store for chocolate, which I should not do. Right. Definitely need to go get something to eat. I will be, obviously, back to my regular weekday schedule. So, the next stream is in 8 hours, which is 5 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time, where I will be continuing to see how long I can survive in Vintage Story. Well, actually, it's not survival, it's the thriving. Soulframe will probably return, certainly at the weekends. I don't think I've got enough to build anything.
I know.
Yeah.
How can I do better?
Long ways to go before I can build the next one. I'm not quite sure which one I will build, but one more thing before I go, and that is, hello, where did CR go? That's the yep, oh, there she is. Always hug your wolf. Hope you all have a good remainder of your weekend. Take care of yourselves. Thank you everybody for watching. I do appreciate it. And I will see you all next time.